You're struggling to post consistently because you've been treating content like performance instead of practice. You see, consistency isn't about becoming more disciplined, but becoming more organized. Listen, I thought that if a person posted every week, they definitely have more motivation than me. They have more ideas than me, more energy. But then I quickly realized that was false. I realized that consistent creators don't rely on inspiration, they rely on systems. Let me say that word again: systems. You see, as creatives, we love talking about the spark, right? The sudden idea, the perfect moment, inspiration. But if you only create, as a creator, if you only create when inspiration strikes, you're going to be creating in little spurts, not rhythms. And rhythms are what you want. You see, rhythms are where the momentum lives. Consistency doesn't come from constantly asking the question, what should I post today? No, it comes from building a path so clear that posting becomes inevitable and simple. And I want to show you the easiest path. Step number one: stop creating random content. Build around pillars. You see, most people don't struggle with posting, they struggle with deciding. Every time they open up a blank page, they ask, okay, what do I want to talk about today? I mean, that was me, literally. No, that question is exhausting. Instead, choose 3 to 4 pillars, topics that you can talk about for days. Lose track of time, you could talk about these topics. For me, that's acting, storytelling, creativity, and my faith, which is Christianity. Now, you're not inventing content every week. Oh, dear God, listen to me. You're just pulling from what is already inside of you. That changes content from being pressure, overwhelming, to being an overflow, right? Because then you won't have to chase ideas. You will just build categories. Don't chase ideas, build categories. Number 2, document what you're already saying. So this really changed me. Have you ever been in a conversation and you said something so profound that the other person was like, bro, you should write that down? Well, they're right. Listen, you don't need a brand new revelation every time you post. Some of the best content is something that you've already said in a conversation. I always say this. I be having good conversations with my friends, and I'll be like, man, I wish there was a camera. Listen, your next post could be something you said to a friend. It could be something that you journaled. It could be something that you learned through failure. Content isn't always about invention. Sometimes it's documentation. So don't ask, what can I create? Ask, what am I already living? That's where honest content comes from. Number 3, make one idea feed many pieces. Now, this is where consistency gets easier. Stop thinking, I need 7 ideas this week. No, you don't. You may just need one strong idea. One YouTube episode can become a reel, a carousel, a quote for a post, a newsletter thought, a short story post. One seed can grow into a tree with many branches. Listen, creators burn out when they try to create more. That was me. But they grow when they learn to multiply. Side note, for all my storytellers, try to figure out a strong idea that can help branch into many. Like when you're creating something, ask yourself, how can I make this into many projects? You see, that tends to lead you to creating a story that's a world rather than a town. Hopefully that makes sense. Number 4, create before you need to post. This is huge. Don't create on posting day. I've done it. It's the dumbest thing ever. Create ahead of time. Batch content. Because you know what is a horrible creative director? Panic, fear. And that will lead you if you decide to write and post at the same time. Create as much as you can way ahead of time. You know you're posting, so create it ahead of time. Number 5, make consistency small enough to win. Some people quit because they made the goal too heavy. 3 videos a week, daily content, post everywhere. Maybe your faithful next step is just one meaningful piece a week. That counts. That's what I'm doing. Consistency isn't intensity. It's repeatability. Can you do it again next week? That's the real question. Now, here's what I'm learning. Posting consistently isn't about becoming a content machine. It's about creating a simple, repeatable system. There goes that word again. That helps your ideas leave your head. I had to learn this because here's the thing. I have several clients. If I don't have systems in place, I am done. So that's it. Systems. Because discipline alone fades. It really does. Discipline alone fades, but systems sustain. And maybe consistency isn't about proving you're productive. Maybe it's stewardship, because being faithful with what's in you will get you to more. A biblical scripture says, he that is faithful in a very little is faithful also in much. Be faithful in little and you'll be faithful in the big. Now, you may be watching this, right? And you're saying, first of all, you're talking too fast, Elisha. That's okay. And you also may be saying, man, I'm so far behind. No, you're not. You're not. You just need to make your process simple. Start with pillars. Document your life. Turn one idea into many. Build content ahead of time. Stay small enough that you can be faithful and just watch the rhythms happen. Watch consistency take the lead. Because here's the thing, creating isn't just about adding, right? It's also about subtracting. Maybe you need to take some stuff away to make your process, to make your system that much easier. Got it? If this helped you in any way, like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, let's create.